Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading. I'll be using the Light Seers deck and the Starseed Oracle deck. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not from today's reading. So let's find out what messages come through with today's cards. So the first card we have is the Eight of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign with that card. So Aquarius, a Gemini, or even a Libra. Next we have the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, or even a Scorpio. And finally we have the Strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo with this card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress card. So this is showing that you could be dealing with the Libra. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, so with this card, I'm seeing that perhaps with this card, you may be in a place where you are feeling like you are trapped or you are held back from some kind of an opportunity. And this is coming from perhaps things that you are hearing from other people, but also just thoughts of being limited and feeling caged in that aren't really centered on the reality of the situation. So this card, it shows feeling like you are trapped or like you don't have as many options as you actually do. So this is all about being able to overcome any of those limiting beliefs. So with this Eight of Swords, it's a feeling of being almost trapped or even feeling very overwhelmed in a situation. But with this card and it shows a picture of a person who is not seeing themselves very clearly because of the blindfold. It's a state of mind. So with this Eight of Swords, it's all about being able to free yourself and having a chance at being able to realize and recognize the opportunities that are available to you on this day, which I'm seeing are quite a lot of opportunities in a situation that feels like it's very limiting or it is stifling you and you are not able to come out of it. It may feel like it's caging you in, but this is it's almost a feeling, it's a feeling that comes about with feeling very, it may be stemming from perhaps a place of fear or feeling of feeling insecure based off of something that is from the past. But with this card, it is definitely that you have a lot of options available to you at this time. It could be that perhaps there may be a lot of changes that are going on right now. And it may feel very overwhelming, but with this card, it is all about being in a state where perhaps that overwhelming feeling is something that is possible, that can lead to you feeling like you have no control over a situation. And that's where that feeling of being confined or being caged in or trapped comes from. But with this card, this is all about being able to take back your own internal power in a situation and realizing that you do have a lot more power than you perhaps are realizing at this time. Even with the picture in the card, it's a matter of being able to take off that own personal blindfold in order to realize all of the options that are available to you in a situation and how you can take back your own internal power in a situation which is very present and always was. So if you feel like you are limited in any way or there is that you are caged in, this card is a sign that you have more power than you realize in a situation and you have a lot more control than you realize in a situation. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, I'm seeing you adopting perhaps a new perspective as far as any dreams that you would like to make a reality. And that is the initial step in being able to create this dream or to go after this desire that you have. And with the Page of Cups, this could even be somebody who's coming towards you. This could be somebody who wants to collaborate with you or who has an offer for you. And this is still in the beginning stages, what with it being the page. But this is definitely something that you can build on. This could be an idea. This can be finding a path and being able to embrace a path and being able to decide to start taking the steps in a direction that is going to lead to what you are trying to bring into existence. So this Page of Cups is showing the beginning stages. And I'm getting after that with this card showing up after the Eight of Swords. This is you perhaps being able to reclaim that power in a mental fog, or in a place where perhaps you may have felt like you were a bit stuck. But this card is showing a more hopeful energy, and also a more, and taking the initiative when it comes to at least beginning. So this may be a big dream, but this card is showing that you are able to start it. And also with this Page of Cups, I'm also getting that perhaps there's somebody who's around you at this time who's also able to contribute or to collaborate in helping make that dream a reality. They seem to also believe in you, and they seem to believe in what you are trying to create. And this person seems to really believe in you. They look at you as almost a role model. They may even be seeing your capabilities even more than perhaps even you are seeing it right now. But this person is somebody who is definitely in your corner. This seems like this is an ally, definitely. And then with the Strength card, this is showing also, again, a card all about being able to take back your power. So with the Strength card, this is a card that is showing that inner power being something that is very apparent. With that inner power, it is the kind of inner power that you have, and that aids you in overcoming any obstacles in your way, or any limitations. Also, just any bad habits, any negative negative patterns in thinking, and any limiting beliefs. So with the Strength card showing up and the Eight of Swords showing up both in this reading, I'm really seeing that on this day, perhaps you may be awakening to your own inner power. This may be a day where you are reclaiming control in a situation, and that is really propelling you and pushing you to being able to take the first steps in a certain direction, and being able to really start sketching out the plan for what you desire, or anything that you would like to manifest. This is very motivating energy that's also coming out with that Strength card. So very resilient energies, being able to overcome any obstacles, anything that may feel like it is holding you back, or that may make you feel like giving up. And with that Eight of Swords, this is a card that is showing perhaps some of those obstacles. And with the Strength card, I'm really seeing you being able to take off this blindfold in this Eight of Swords card, and being able to awaken to your own inner power in a situation. And with the Empress card at the bottom of the deck, this is a card that is showing a very nurturing energy. So with the ability to nurture something, this could be the ability to, with the Page of Cups in the center of this reading, this is the ability to start something. And then with the Empress card, this is about having that willpower to continue, and also the diligence that it takes to be able to nurture perhaps a dream, a desire, a manifest, something that you would like to bring into the reality and to manifest for yourself. And with the Empress card, with that being the nurturing card, this is a card that also shows a lot of abundance that comes as a result of that. So this idea that you may have, this thing that you may be beginning on, that has enormous potential. With the Empress card at the bottom of the deck, this shows that this is something that can lead to quite a lot of abundance. And also with the Empress card, this could even be you showing up as very attractive at this time to the people around you, and also just to perhaps in terms of work, in terms of career, in terms of even in your love life. This is about you showing up as very attractive, and I'm seeing you having had overcome something with that Eight of Swords, and you're showing up as this. The Strength card is what is at the end of overcoming this thing that you are overcoming, that may have been making you feel like you are stuck, you are caged in. And the end result of being able to overcome it with that Strength card is making you look very attractive to the people around you. Perhaps people are viewing you as somebody who's very capable, and so they want to work with you, or so they want to perhaps present opportunities to you. You seem like someone who's very strong, and that's very attractive energy. And also this Empress card also shows beauty. So even on a level of physical beauty and your physical image, you may be looking very attractive at this time with the Empress card. And the Page of Cups also shows a card of admiration. So that could also be people around you really being in a state of admiring you. There's something about you that perhaps they are really captivated by, and I'm getting that that is your beauty, that is your inner beauty, that is your strength, and that is your courage, and also it is exuding this confidence also, as well as your outer beauty as well. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a card from Starseed Oracle deck. So the card we have is this card over here. It says portal. It says doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Okay, so with this oracle card, it says that doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. So it says when this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. Okay, so with this oracle card, it is all about having access to an opportunity that leads to any manifestation that you desire. So just like with the Empress card, this is a card that is talking about being able to get what you hope for and what you are dreaming for. Also, any hard work that you are putting in right now is something that is really close to a manifestation, and you are about to get rewarded. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card from the Fairy Tarot deck, just the final card. So the card we have is this card over here. This is the Three of Spring. And it says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay, so with this card, I'm seeing some good things that may be soon to come from any plans that you may be putting out there, or any plans that you may be making. Even with the Page of Cups, this may be you perhaps being able to take the first steps towards a new direction, or towards a plan that is in the works that you are orchestrating. And with this card, it is all about the patience that you have, that you are investing towards anything that you are trying to create, being something that will come to pass. This is something that you will be rewarded for, and it will be very satisfying when it does. So you will be able to experience a job well done in anything that you are working on, or any plans that you are making at this time. And even with the Empress card, that's also perhaps confirmation about this job well done that you will be experiencing, and the satisfaction that comes along with it, because the Empress card shows really that abundance during a harvest season. And I'm getting that anything started right now, so the result is going to be one that stretches out long term. It's something that is going to be perhaps very permanent. It's going to be something that's very sustainable over a long period of time. So that Eight of Swords could even be kind of like the ego that is stopping you before starting on something. And with that Page of Cups, it may feel like perhaps you're a beginner in a certain field. Perhaps you don't know how to start, or you may be the ego may be tricking you into feeling like it isn't something that is going to be worth exploring or starting, and it may be something that comes close to holding you back. But with the Strength card, I'm seeing a lot of resilience and a lot of courage, and also inner power to be able to overcome that ego is limiting beliefs. Okay, so that is all I have for today's reading, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.